Great guests, good times. She is so giddy over this guest. And of course, good food.
This is great. The View from the Bay starts now. Well, we've got an incredible, inspirational story right now, from battling dyslexia and illness to becoming the youngest award-winning authors in the country. Our next guests prove that you can overcome obstacles. Their book is titled The Strand Prophecy, and it's now read by students across the country. Please welcome 13-year-old twins Brittany here on the inside and Brianna Winner. Hi.
Good to have you with us.
Nice. You guys are so cute. We've been like talking to them backstage, and there's like so in sync. They're so sweet, and you guys are like best friends too, aren't you?
Oh yes.
High five. Don't leave her hanging. So, what is it like having that title, youngest award-winning authors in the U.S.?
It's shocking. It doesn't seem real. It's a dream come true, really.
Oh, really? So, talk about the illness and dyslexia when you were growing up. When were you diagnosed? How did it affect your schoolwork?
Well, we really found out we had dyslexia in 4th grade. And that's when it really all got started. We started to get low confidence when you're in the classroom and you're the last one done, or you see a word that's easy and you can't read it. You don't feel the best about yourself.
Right. And Brittany, what about you? You also suffered from an illness I've actually never heard before.
Dysgraphia? Well, I have a lot of problems writing, so it'll be really big. I've actually had a couple people comment on it, so you're like, let's cover up my writing, and other things like that, like I don't know my multiplication tables, you know.
Yeah.
So what was the turning point for you that enabled you to overcome these challenges and to write a book?
Well, in 4th grade, that's when we really discovered it, and we started to feel extremely stupid about ourselves. And our dad, we wrote the book with our dad, said we were not stupid. And to prove to us we weren't stupid, we do the impossible, write a novel, and then everything's been wonderful from there, I'd say.
That's
You're kidding.
I think
so
I'll just write a novel.
I'll just write a book.
Harder than it sounds, but
Let's write a novel.
let's do it.
Yeah. And then it got published and everything. So what is it about?
It's about a scientist superhero with no powers who has to warn the world about rapidly evolving predatory creatures. It's an adventure fantasy novel.
And this is just one of 5-book series or something?
Yeah, 5 and prequel.
Now, how
And
did
a
you come up with the story idea?
Well, we've always loved comic books. We always loved adventure stories.
Right.
Movies, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, what's the book going to be about? We're like, So we just put everything we really liked in general into a book.
Wow.
How difficult was it to write it?
It was pretty difficult because of our spelling. And so initially our dad was typing and we told him what we wanted in the story. We all sat down and talked. But we're now learning how to type with him some more. And we're surprisingly getting a lot better at spelling.
So that was the biggest challenge. What was the most fun part of it?
Creating the ideas.
Spending time
Definitely.
together. There is no downside to it.
It made our family this much closer. This
Really?
much closer. Yeah,
That's amazing.
definitely.
Did it improve? Were you able to, do you still suffer, do you still struggle with dyslexia?
Definitely. But we're learning ways to work around it. It's never going to go away. But it's definitely really fun to inspire kids to read and write, you know, that kind of thing.
But embarking on a career as authors probably helps, right?
Yes.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, confidence went from here to here.
We feel a lot better about ourselves, and we've never been so close.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
That's awesome.
And now you guys are like touring the country and speaking at like assemblies or something?
Well, we're doing assemblies for other kids to inspire them to read and write, like we've been inspired by our dad. And so we want to tell the kids, just because you have dyslexia or just because you don't feel good about yourself, doesn't mean you're not smart, doesn't mean you can't achieve your dreams, you know?
Yeah.
How do the kids respond when you share your story?
Fabulously.
At first we were really
Yeah,
scared.
that's all right, yeah.
At first we were really scared, but now, the first time, it was amazing. We get emails like, thank you so much, you've inspired me to write, or you've inspired me to sing, and
Yeah.
it's life-changing.
Must make you feel good, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I love it. You guys call your tour, if you can dream it, you can write it.
Yes.
Did you come up with that too?
Yes, because that's what we believe.
If you can dream it, you can write it.
Well, ever since it's been out, I guess a famous author is now wanting to work with you on another book. Tell us about that.
Well, Brittany and I always have a positive attitude. And so, well, Jeffrey Gitomer, the author of the Sales Bible and the Little Gold Book of the Yes Attitude, we met him at the BEA, and we started
What's
talking.
that?
The book show. The Book Expo of America.
Of course. The BEA, yeah.
Of course, where everyone meets each other. It's a really fun show. And we talked to him, and there's no really a positive attitude book for kids and teens. And so we're going to write a book with him about it.
What, having positive attitude for kids?
Positive
Written
attitude
by kids and teens. So written by that.
Listen, written for kids, by kids.
And what do you say to people who say, oh, all this positive attitude stuff is so corny, so hokey? What do you say to them?
Well, without a positive attitude, you're not very happy, are you?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Exactly.
I love these
I
girls.
love it.
Do you guys do anything for fun besides writing books together?
We actually sing. We've been singing and songwriting for the last 5 years before we even started writing books. And so when we wrote the book, we decided to have a soundtrack with the book, which is now available on iTunes.
Oh, you're kidding. That's wonderful. You could download them into your
Amazing.
iPod.
Is there no end
Yeah.
to your talents? Writing songs, writing books? What's next?
Who knows?
Oh, and you're also inspirational, motivational speakers, too.
Woo! Let's leave it at that, you know?
So your 5-book series and the prequel, you say you're done with book number 2 already, right?
That's right, and we're now on book 3.
Okay, and what is it called? The Strand Prophecy Part 2, or what did you
The
give it?
second book's called Extinction's Embrace, and the third one, we cannot tell anyone.
Oh, okay.
It's
a
secret.
secret.
Yeah.
It's all science fiction, comic.
It's adventure fantasy. So
Adventure fantasy.
Science fiction. Adventure. There's no aliens.
There's no aliens. That's wonderful.
Nothing against aliens. We like aliens.
But these are regular people with who do superhuman things.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like our superhero.
Only technology.
He has technology.
Okay.
He uses technology as his power.
Well, what's the one message to all the moms and their kids watching right now? What would you like to say?
Well, you could achieve your dreams. That may sound a little corny, but it's true. Even though you may be bad at something, you can still go for it.
That's wonderful.
And I love that motto, if you can dream it, you can write it. You two are amazing.
I
I
know.
want to be like Brittany and Brianna when I grow up.
We're
You two
still
are
waiting for
truly
it to grow.
amazing.
And the
It'll
book is
never
The Strand
happen.
Prophecy. You can buy it online at Amazon.com. And again, you can download their music on iTunes. That's fabulous. And they have a book signing this Saturday, July 26th, at the Barnes & Noble in Oakland's Jack London Square. What a great location. You can get details about where it is on our website. And of course, bring your kids. You'll be signing
Absolutely.
autographs, right?
We will, hopefully.
Thank you. Brittany and Brianna, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Well, reduce your debt.
It's possible, and that's what's coming up. Tips to save you money, next.
For more information on what you just saw, visit viewfromthebay.com. Bye. On The View from the Bay,
We've got style.
tomorrow, the 5 fashion must-haves to look great at every age.
Great guests. Good times. She is so giddy over this guy. And of course, good food.
This is great. The View from the Bay, tomorrow.